If you are running a federally funded child nutrition program right now or adult care program, and it feels like the compliance work is eating you alive, I need to tell you something. The exhaustion that you're feeling is not because you are bad at this. You're not terrible at your job. It is because the system you are inside of was designed to produce that exact level of exhaustion and overwhelm that you're feeling. And nobody has told you the truth about what to do instead. But here's the problem: you've been organized, you've reorganized, and you have been more than organized. And yet you are still exhausted and overwhelmed. I heard the Holy Spirit tell me these exact words: check your milk receipts. And what a strange thing for the Holy Spirit to say to me. And y'all, by the end of the time I had done my self audit, I had 90 gallons of unaccounted milk. Yeah, yes, 90 gallons, almost 100. I mean, just an insensible amount of milk that was not delivered, an insensible amount of milk that was not accounted for, that was not served to the children that I had claimed to have served. And y'all, just as I couldn't have wrote this story myself. And within that was that morning. By that afternoon, one of my favorite people from the State Department was walking through my door. Yes, yes, by the end of the day, I had received an unannounced audit. But the truth of it was that I had to take responsibility on my own shoulders and change how I ran my program, because the milk was never the problem, the staff was never the problem, and the vendors were never the problem. The real problem was the leadership. I failed because I was running the program the way the industry told me to run it. And the way the industry tells you to run a compliance program is designed to fail. This is what I call the compliance trap. And I want to define it for you clearly because you may be inside of it right now and not know. The way most compliance is taught in this country produces the exact conditions that make serious deficiency findings inevitable. You are being taught reactive compliance. You are being taught paperwork compliance. You are being taught the compliance version of putting out fires every day. What you actually need is operational compliance, a system that makes the paperwork a natural byproduct of running the program well. You see, compliance is never just what you do. Compliance is always what you inherited from the people who came before you and from the staff who are also among you. The compliance trap does not just catch you for what you did wrong. It catches you for what the person before you did wrong. It catches you for the people around you and what they're doing wrong, and for what the person before them did wrong, and for what the person before them did wrong. You inherited the whole chain the day that you signed your name to be the director. But you do have to build a system that stops the chain. That is your responsibility, not the responsibility of the people who came before you, not the responsibility of the state agency, not the responsibility of the reviewer, and not the responsibility of the staff who you are unwilling to correct. Building the system is what breaks this inheritance. And one day, I did not remember exactly what preceded it. He said to me directly, Alana, you know you are never going to be a director, right? You are never going to be a director because you're a woman, you are Black, you do not have the right kind of network, you will not play the right kind of game, you will not straighten your hair enough, you will not soften your voice enough, you will not disappear enough into the room to make the people who make the decisions comfortable enough to promote you. He thought he was closing a door on me. He was actually handing me the fuel to build my own building. I did become a director multiple times in multiple organizations before I decided that the director title was not big enough for what I was going to do. And now I train directors, I certify directors, I build the operating system that directors run their programs on. Because the operating system I am about to teach you is not just a compliance methodology. It is what happens when a woman who was told she would never builds anyway. And is what will protect your program long after the people who told you that you would never have forgotten that they ever said it.